Before we start off today's video, I want to give a massive thank you to today's sponsor for this video. Today's sponsor is Official UA LPG Official. They sent me a bunch of clothing. I was able to choose what I want. I was able to choose some awesome off-white black colored socks. This is what the back of the official socks box looks like. These are one of one, but like I've mentioned before, they are so high standard quality. I also was able to choose an awesome Supreme t-shirt by color. It comes with a Supreme white bag. It comes in a Supreme Ziploc bag. And here we've got the t-shirt itself. Just look at the quality and how good the print is on this. Pre-shrunk, 100% cotton, made in USA. This is what the Supreme shirt looks like. This is a large. It is very comfortable. It's high quality. This is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. Why spend all these hundreds of dollars on your favorite item wear where you can just get them for half the price or even 75%? I was able to choose another nice off-white pair of socks and I got the white ones. The back of the box, off-white official socks box. I was also able to get any pair of shoes that I wanted. And if you know me, you know my favorite pair of shoe is the Yeezy Kanye's. The size of the box is amazing. I got the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Originals, 7.5 this one is. The quality is very, very nice. It's basically the same, but it's way cheaper. From the back of the shoe to the side of the shoe, it's amazing quality and it fits very comfortable. This is what the inside looks like. Comes with a StockX paperboard card basically. And they give you this awesome StockX sticker. So make sure you go check them out. Their official Instagram will be in the link in the description. And their official website will also be in the link in the description. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. And let's get this video cracking today. So I get the question very often. Keegan, do you watch any YouTubers yourself? Have you ever collaborated with some YouTubers? Yes, I have in the past. As you know, I don't do collabs. But however, that's not the case. In this case, people ask me frequently, yo bro, who is like your favorite YouTuber, or who did you used to watch, or who do you just in generally watch when you're bored, or when somebody that uploads a video and you're like, yes, I am so excited? Well, my friend, that is an awesome question. If you know me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, will be in the description. You know that I often like to do questions once or twice, 3 times a week to let people to get to know me better, and that I know you guys, because I like to see who watches my videos. And well, I have only a few YouTubers that I can genuinely say I very much enjoy watching their content, and the reason why I like that content so much is because it's real, it's interesting, it's intriguing. As a viewer, I love to see information that I didn't know before, basically. Number 1 has got to be my boy Blackie Speaks. A absolutely massive shout out to the dude himself, Blackie Speaks, because ironically enough, a few weeks ago, I posted on my Instagram, somebody asked me, yo, who's like your favorite YouTubers? I mentioned Blackie Speaks. Blackie Speaks, if you don't know who he is, I'm pretty sure you've heard of him once or twice before. If you're into hip-hop and that whole genre of this and that with hip-hop, you'll know Blackie Speaks is, for me personally, without a doubt, number 1. When it comes to related news with Cardi B, lawsuits with rappers, the passing away of rappers, and just his opinion on albums of that, Blackie Speaks us. Now, I don't know his real name. I did speak to him on Instagram. I think it's so awesome. So, Blackie, if you're watching this, much love, my boy. You know, you're my number 1. Been actually watching you for a few years. I just never comment on people's videos because it's sort of a self-promo, if that makes any sense. I'm kind of against it if it's, you know, it's my thing, I guess. But Blackie Speaks, numero uno, definitely. What I like about him is, I guess because his identity is hidden, if that makes any sense. If you know Blackie Speaks, he doesn't post anything Instagram. Like, he's just like me kind of basically. Posts once in a few months or whenever he feels like it, and that's it. He keeps his identity hidden. I guess it's got his reasons. I mean, I can understand it. May be overwhelming. He may be ashamed of what he does. Some people will probably argue. I don't think it's that. I just think he just values his privacy, and in that case, people must also respect his privacy then. Now, obviously, like you and I have probably done before, who's Blackie Speaks? What does he look like? You can find nothing about that. No pictures with him in it, with his actual face. People have done, you know, who could it maybe be? Nobody knows the answer. The only thing we know, he's light skinned. He's not white. A lot of people thought first, oh, he's a white dude. I myself, I thought this guy's white. Gotta be. I was fooled. Yeah, I was actually really fooled. Number 2 is Hollow. Now, you may be familiar with this name. I wasn't familiar with this individual. Only a few months back ago, I started watching gameplay of him. Now, my guy back in the day used to be PewDiePie. When it came to gameplays, he used to always be amazing with the gameplays. But as you know, he's sort of retired nowadays. He's in Japan right now, which is something I also want to do one day. I wouldn't want to live there. I mean, I live on a nice farm with a nice half acre of land. But, you know, Japan ain't bad neither. I think what he likes about Japan is the culture, because he's been there so often with his girlfriend, now wife, Marcia, which is so awesome. I follow them both on Instagram. If you know or don't know, she actually retired a few years ago on YouTube. She must be still making good money, obviously, because her Instagram posts get a shitload of likes. But I actually came across Hollow because I forgot that Dying Light 2 got released a few months back ago, and I was like, oh shit, I want to see what the actual gameplay is like. And that was the first video that I ever saw of Hollow, and since then I've been sticking with him. I think for the past 2 months I've been watching his content. I just finished a bunch of his series and it's really enjoyable. If you're into that minimalistic editing in a way of you get the full footage, basically 99% of the footage you get is what you receive. It basically just does like me, clicks and record, and maybe once in a while edit something in a video. That's what I love. It's simple, it's not over the top, it's authentic in a way of it's not fake. His reactions are genuine, it's not fake, which a lot of gamers do intend to fake their commentary and etc. And that's what I just love about him. He's got chill vibes. Number 3 is Treplor Ross. Now this is a very interesting one. This is also maybe a little bit of a controversial one because a lot of people have mixed feelings about him. A lot of people claim he's police. Dude, I gotta be honest, I thought as well first, now this guy is definitely a fucking fed. There's no way he can get this information publicly. Turns out, yes, everything he gets into his videos is public information. Could maybe he gets some inside information from other people. But actually, interesting enough, I did not like his content first of all. I first thought it was a bit cringy, but then yet again, you may say the same thing about my content. No hard feelings, alright? But I did not like his content first because I was like, what is this guy all about? It's a bit cringe, you know. He's trying to be all this and this in the video, but then the more I started watching him and the more I started diving into his content, the more I finally understood, like, this guy is just like Blackie Speaks, somebody who likes to investigate, not even instigate, but investigate into the hip-hop community, but he goes deeper than I'm Blackie Speaks. No offense, bro. I love your content, but he goes like deep. You just do the topics that are relevant, and I understand that completely. There's no, you know. Treplor Ross really does documentaries. It may sometimes take him 3 to 4 months to upload a new video, but when he does, he makes a fucking good video. The latest one I watched, The Murder at Dallas, which was featured with MO3, you know, etc. That was a good video. I mean, goddamn, I think that video was like 3 hours long or something. He also made one with No Limit Gang, Herbo, The Deadliest in Chiraq. I have still yet to finish that. It's so long, it's so awesome, but when he does post, it's very intriguing and interesting from a viewer's perspective if you're not about that life, or just in general. Like gang culture, as weird as it may sound, it's very intriguing to me. It's interesting to know how it came, where it came from, and how it's assembled in today's society. I have no interest personally in becoming in a gang because I'm suburban, man. What am I supposed to do in a gang? But I gotta give my credits and kudos to him. Treplor Ross has definitely evolved into one of those YouTubers that you can now take serious in a way of his information. You know, you often question how the fuck did he get it? I would know, but obviously it would take him a tremendous amount of time just getting the information from the sources and also having to edit because the videos are absolutely perfect. They make a lot of sense. You know, you got a lot of YouTubers that make videos about, you know, this and that, rappers, you know, that come up and death. It's 10-15 minutes. He makes an hour, 2, 3, maybe even longer sometimes about how it all started, where they grew up from, how it was. They get all these stuff from the interviews, and it is absolutely incredible. There was this another guy. I forgot his name. Also my favorite, but he like never uploads. The last video he made that I know from at this recording was the one he made about Hot Boy a few months ago. It got like a couple million views, but I like his content a lot. But he just doesn't upload much. I think if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I talk about. He got like millions and millions of views. There's also another channel that also does hip-hop related content, but he hasn't uploaded in nearly like 2 years, so I don't know where he is. So these are the YouTubers that I love to watch. I watch them whenever I feel like it. When it comes to Hollow, I make sure like a couple of times a day because he uploads at the most random times. Like sometimes he would have like 3-4 videos in a day and I'm like, shit man, I still gotta watch this gameplay. Now he's got like a new series. Alright, cool. I'm watching Evil West at the moment. I think it's such a dope gameplay. But those are my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to them. I really like them. And people also often ask me, you know, am I inspired? Do I get inspired by other creators? No, not anymore. Back in the days, I used to really watch a lot of ASMR. I had to teach myself basically to get away from ASMR and fall asleep naturally, which is no struggle for me nowadays. It's quite easy now. I want to actually show you guys the conversation I had with Blackie Speaks. It's a very good conversation. Let me show you. I was actually quite surprised when I found out that he'd actually read my Instagram message. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, Blackie Speaks is pretty good friends with Logic, if you didn't know. It's like one of his favorite rappers. So this was on the 24th of October, and he just responded to me out of the blue. I think that was so awesome. Massive respect to him, bro. Like, I was like, damn, bro, I've been watching you for quite some while. And, you know me, I don't comment on many channels on YouTube. So if you see a comment from me, it's from a few years back ago. Like, when I leave a comment behind, it's genuine. It's not that, oh, you know, I go comment on each video because that's self-promo. I hate when people do it on my channels, you know. They comment multiple times, oh, great video. And I'm like, motherfucker, the video ain't even been out for 15 minutes. How can you watch a 50-minute video? It's only been out for 15. The rest of the DM and that was it basically. But yeah, that's so cool. I've spoken to like big creators. I think my biggest creator that I've ever spoken to had like 800,000. She was a model, but she blanked me after all, bro. I guess she got a boyfriend, bro. Should have been me, man. She's actually quite good looking. But this was the video. Thank you so much for watching, and yet again, thank you so much for Official UA LPG Official for sponsoring this video. Make sure you go check them out and cop some dope items. They serve more than just shoes and socks. Jacket, Moncler, Dior, Louis Vuitton, whatever you think, they got it.